Okay. What we're gonna go do, and we're not gonna run a mission in this video. This is gonna be a short video. We have now completed all the quests we wanted to complete at level 1. So we are going to go level this character up to level 2. So to do that, we're gonna head into the marketplace. Wait for it to load. Okay. Now, if I remember right, the bard is over here. What we're going to do is level up as a level 1 bard. Okay. So the first thing he's asking is, what do you want to spend your skill points on? So we're going to spend skill points on, let's see, we're going to spend a point on disabled device, 2 points on disabled device, open lock. And you notice this is costing me, I'm only going up a half a point every time I click. It's because these asterisks mean these are cross-class skills. Whereas perform is a bard skill, so it's going to go up to 3. One click. So I'm going to go 2 points of perform, and a point of search. Search. There we go. I got a point left over. Let's see. I did disable device. I did open lock, right? Yep. Did perform. I did search. Cool. At least I got a point. Alright. I'm going to throw the extra point into perform. Alright. So we'll go next. Okay, now we need a spell. I'm going to take Cure Light Wounds. Alright, and that's pretty much all there is to it. So we picked up 7 additional hit points. We did 47 total, not including enhancements and temporary effects. We got 80 spell points. We got 2 more reflex save points and 2 more will save points, which is nice. And we got a bunch of new feats. Okay. Arcane lore, shield proficiency, fascinate, light armor proficiency, which I thought we had light armor proficiency already, but I guess these are the standard feats for bards, because this is our first level of bards, even though we already had some of this stuff. It's just telling us again, so alright. Okay guys, so let's check that out. We got some new interesting stuff. First off, we have a heal spell now. I'm going to throw this down here. Okay. So we also have Fascinate, so that's a new thing that we can use during combat. So yeah, that's about it. So things are going to get a little more tactical now as we go down into the dungeons. We have a Fascinate ability. We also have a heal spell, so we can heal ourselves without having to use a shrine. So that's nice. The other thing, guys, we have, which I haven't to this point talked about at all, is enhancements. Now, we can train enhancements at the bard trainer if we want to, but you actually don't even have to do that. We can just go down here. Hang on a second. The thing is not sitting right. There we go. You can go down here and go to enhancements. Okay, now this is a little bit overwhelming, but let's see. I'm gonna unset this tree. So we have all these rogue trees. We also have the human tree. I'm gonna turn all that off right now. So let's move this over a little bit. Okay. There's only certain trees that I'm really interested in. The first one being Spellsinger, and the second one being War Chanter. And I think, oh, sorry, and the third one being Swashbuckler. Okay, so yeah, guys, we're sitting right now on 8 action points. Now, the reason we had 4 before, and the reason I didn't use them is because I wasn't actually interested in any of the thief trees or even this human tree. I don't really care about. What I am interested in is the bard trees, and that's why we couldn't use any action points up until now, because we didn't have a bard level. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this first level of confidence, which is going to give us a dodge bonus and a reflex bonus. So that's going to open up this tree. Okay. This gives us extra songs. I'm going to give ourselves an extra song. Limber Up is not one I'm going to take, I think. Let's go On Your Toes. Okay, guys, so right here, my sound cut out again, although this one was my fault, actually, because I was switching back and forth between this program and the character planner. So we just took Scaldic Rage there to open up this tree. So yeah, once again, rough and ready. So this will give us a +2 armor class and a +2 physical resistance rating. And I think we actually end up taking a couple of ranks of this. Yeah, so we end up to rank 2. Okay, so we just took. I'm doing this too fast. I can't follow it. The Poetic Edita, which gives us extra bard songs. So yeah, I think I'm going to go through and kind of summarize here. So we got a point of Constitution there. We got 2 bard songs and +2 attack from this particular enhancement. Here we got a +4 armor class and a +4 physical resistance rating. So there we go. This opens up our tree here. It gives us a +1% dodge and then a +1 reflex save. And then this maxed out bonus doesn't really affect us too much. We got a +1 dodge for that one and another +1 bard song. So we've picked up a few extra bard songs. So I went ahead and accepted all of that stuff. So yeah, I'm going to go through and kind of look at my my character now and see how that's affected us. So yeah, we got an extra physical resistance rating from that stuff. Yeah, just looking at kind of what we've gotten out of this. We've gotten some extra spell points. Yeah, so okay, so I think what we're doing here is I'm going to head over to the we're heading over to the bank, I'm pretty sure, because since we hit level 2, there's a couple of level 2 items that we can actually pick up and start using that I had stashed away for the level 2 stuff. I seem to remember we had a new armor that we could use, and also maybe a new sword. Could be wrong about that. So yeah, there you go. You get a +1 I don't know how to say this word. Maybe I shouldn't even try. Retributive armor, which just means that if anything hits me, they actually ends up taking damage. In this case, it's frost damage or cold damage. So we put that on, and what else? I think we end up using a new sword. I can see it sitting in the bank right there. We're talking about arrows for some reason. So yeah, here we're just kind of going through my equipment and taking a look at what we've got. So there's that +2 sword I was talking about. So yeah, I'm gonna grab that out of the bank, and so yeah, we're gonna replace our starter sword with this one as our new primary weapon. We will end up, I believe, getting rid of this. Now this is a starter weapon. You can see at the bottom it says starter, so starter items cannot be sold. The vendors won't buy them. So you really just have to destroy them if you don't want them anymore. So yeah, that's a +2 weapon now. So it's a +2 to hit and a +2 in damage. And there's no type on that damage. It's just a +2 to the base damage. It's not like the starter weapon, which had a +1 damage, but it was fire damage. Okay. I think here I'm just checking to make sure this weapon is compatible with swashbuckling, which it is. It's a short sword. Just wanted to double check that, because although we don't have swashbuckling yet, we will relatively soon. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and save that bow. That's a ghost touch bow, which means that anything that's there's some creatures that are insubstantial, like wraiths and ghosts and such, that you actually have to. They're harder to hit because they're insubstantial. So ghost touch weapons bypass that check. So yeah, that's what that means. So I'm keeping that bow in the case of we hit any of those kind of creatures, which we will in the not too distant future. There are quite a lot more creatures than we have seen so far. Mostly at this point, we've seen Sahuagin and humans and kobolds, with an occasional mechanical dog and a regular dog thrown in there. But there's lots and lots more different creatures. We've seen oozes too. Okay, we seem to be done at the bank. Let's see, what are we doing now? Okay. So here, what I'm talking about is, well, first of all, we've got it's showing us the level 4 quests that are available. We're not going to do those yet. What I'm saying here is that we've got all these level 3 quests to do. We're going to do all those on casual, which will make them level 2 quests. What I did in the level 2 stuff is I did all the level 1 stuff on normal, and then I did all the level 2 stuff on casual. I'm not going to continue to do that. I'm going to mix it up. I'll do some of the level 1 stuff on hard, some of the level 2 stuff on normal, and some of the level 3 stuff on casual. And I'm just going to mix them around kind of as we go, rather than go through all the level 1s and then all the level 2s, etc. Just to keep it from getting too tedious. There's a lot of quests here. We haven't finished anything yet, really. We still have all these level 1 quests to go through twice more. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going through right now as I'm looking at these quests. So yeah, guys, we're just about done here. So in the next video, we'll go ahead and start the level 2 stuff. So we'll see you then.